Greenwich Village is to New York what the left bank is to Paris. Here, Daly has fought a feverish and determined battle to preserve the last outposts of a fast-disappearing Bohemia. It is the mecca of talented kids from all over the country. Kids like Rita Hayes of Central Rivers, Iowa.
Come in. It's not locked, Sally.
It had started out as a routine chore, the kind that pays the rent. A girl had come to the big town to become an artist. Her parents had become worried when the letters home started to fall off. It sounded like a routine chore, but then you never know. When'd you see her last?
Hard to say. I don't keep track of these kids. They come and go. Sometimes I don't see them for weeks at a time.
She's been here the last 48 hours, I'll tell you that much.
Couldn't prove it by me.
You think maybe she's gone on a little trip, huh?
Wouldn't be unusual.
Yeah, but painting mustaches on her own work, that would be unusual. And going off without turning the coffee pot off, that'd be unusual, wouldn't it? And leaving her own personal effects around, that'd be unusual, wouldn't it?
My job is keeping this building operating. I don't get paid to keep tabs on these kids.
Yeah. Okay. If you see her, tell her to get in touch. I gave it a day, just on the off chance that Rita Hayes had taken off to get away from things. But when I checked the janitor at her house, he told me she hadn't returned and he hadn't heard from her. She told her parents she was studying at the Carlisle Institute of Art. I figured it was about time I started earning my fee. Besides, you never know. Sometimes culture rubs off on you. It had been a long time since I spent any time in the village. It went back to the days of the Nut Club and Jimmy Delaney's, of the Pepper Pot and the village barn. It reminded me of nights in Barney Gallant's, listening to his tales of how he accompanied Pancho Villa on his raids. Somehow, the new crop of villagers seemed pale by comparison. Something I can do for you? Yeah. Oh, are you Mr. Carlisle? Yes. Well, I'd like a little information about one of your students. Oh, which one? Rita Hayes. I don't suppose she's here now? No, Rita's missed several sessions. Oh, yeah? Why? Any reason? Well, none that I know of, but it isn't unusual for a student to be absent for short periods. Oh. Sometimes they take a job to tide them over. Sometimes to undertake personal projects. Exaggerate the anatomy here. Check the figure. Oh, I don't guess that's... May I inquire who you are and what your interest is? Well, yes, my name's Mike Hammer. You see, her parents asked me to look after her and check up on her here. They're getting a little worried she hasn't written lately. Well, this happens. There's so much to do, so little time to do it. The girl probably didn't find time to write. Cool shadows, warm highlights. Warm. Perhaps you might know about some of her friends or places she might hang out. Well, yes, there is a spot that most of the students seem to like. Authentic atmosphere, that sort of thing. I've seen Rita there quite often. Perhaps you can tell me the name of this place. The Purple Cow. The what? The Purple Cow on Grove.
Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten, dass ich so traurig bin. Ein Märchen aus alten Zeiten, das will mir nicht aus dem Sinn. Die Luft ist kühl und es dunkelt und ruhig fließt der Rhein. Der Gipfel des Berges...
The Purple Cow looked and smelled as if it had been transported bodily from the left bank. And interesting things were going on. A wild poet, a mesmerized dancer. Well, if you stayed long enough, you could get a liberal education on any subject from the future of the Beat generation to an evaluation of the works of Goethe.
Das hat eine wundersame, gewaltige Melodie. In Schiffer im kleinen Kahn ergreift es mit wildem Weh. Sieht nicht die Felsenriffe, sieht nur hinauf in die Höhe. Ich glaube, die Wellen verschlingen den Schiffer und auch den Kahn. Und das hat mit ihren Singen die Lorelei getan. Unbegreiflich.
The dancer was fascinating. I enjoyed being a spectator. But then back to work. The first one I ran into knew Rita Hayes, was sure she wasn't in tonight. She implied that she might be willing to pinch hit. I thought about it for a second, but only for a second. I came closer to hitting pay dirt on my second try. He hadn't seen Rita tonight, but he had seen her boyfriend. I had to wait until the poet laureate of the Purple Cow finished his ode to a lost Bohemia before I could tear Rita's boyfriend away. In the meantime, I got the impression that if Rita's parents had nothing to worry about in her apparent disappearance, they had plenty to worry about in her choice of companions.
Look, I hate to pull you away like this, but I haven't got much time. Oh, that's all right. Steinberg goes on for hours. Yeah. You got a cigarette?
Yeah, sure.
Pardon? I didn't get your name.
Yeah, Mike Hammond.
You got a light?
Yeah.
Mine's Clancy.
Clancy?
They call me Hank.
It's initial.
Oh, sorry?
That's all right, Hank.
Now, what's all this about Rita?
Well, you know where she is? Seen her lately?
No.
How come?
Well, Rita's a free spirit. She comes and goes as she pleases. When she's ready to see me, she'll drop by. You going to eat all that?
No, go on, help yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
You see, Rita hasn't been writing home lately, and her parents are getting kind of worried.
Aha, a silver cord, huh? Well, she's outgrown her dependence on them, and they better realize that fact.
Well, maybe it's a good idea that somebody cares whether she comes or goes, huh?
I'm not interested in your approval or disapproval. You're coming here wasting my valuable
I came in
time.
here because I think something's happened to Rita.
Because she doesn't punch a time clock or report her comings and goings? Rita is an artist, Mr. Hammer. And we artists.
Rita's a girl. A girl alone in a big city. I don't care about the artist. I care about the girl.
Well, I didn't expect you to understand.
Sit right down here. Let's just start right from the beginning. I went over to her apartment. There was no sign of a struggle. But the painting that she had been working on was smeared as though a brush had been pulled down across the face of it.
Well, it was probably a flare of temperament.
Yeah, or somebody came up behind and grabbed it.
Why should anybody grab her? She hasn't got any money.
That's what I want you to tell me.
Don't think she's dead, do you?
Well, no, not yet. If she were, her body would have shown up by now.
Makes no sense at all.
Listen, has she stayed away like this very often before?
Yeah. I mean, from here and from her classes.
Yeah.
When she's working on a project.
Project?
She takes her painting very seriously. Sometimes she goes off for days at a time down to the Metropolitan Museum, studying techniques.
Huh? When was the last time you saw her?
I don't remember. She's working on this new project. It's supposed to be finished this week.
What is this project?
I don't know. We have an agreement that we don't pry into other people's affairs.
Oh. So you don't know where she is and you haven't seen her, huh?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, you run into her. Probably give me a call, will you?
Braucht's tierisch als liebes Tier zu sein. Erscheint mir, mit Verlaub von euer Gnaden, wie eine der langbeinigen Zikaden, die immer springt und gleich im Gras ihr altes Lied und lägt und nur noch immer.
Oh, now, why don't you watch where you're going, huh?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You almost knock a guy off his feet, and all you can say is that you're sorry?
What do you want? A pint of blood? He says, I didn't shove you, you shoved me, so I'm sorry, all right?
Wise guys.
Operator, get the police. There's a riot at the Purple Cow on Grove.
Zu der Liebe Füße, der Liebe Entschuldigung.
There was no doubt in my mind that the fight had been deliberately staged. I suddenly got a yen to have a heart-to-heart talk with the head of the Carlisle Institute of Art.
I'm sorry, the studio... Oh, it's you, Mr. Hammer.
Yeah. Surprised to see me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
I'll bet you are, if that's part of you arranged.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the only person in the world who knows that I was at the Purple Cow tonight. Thanks for the reception.
I don't understand.
I don't like being set up.
Well, you're out of your mind. Why should I set you?
Well, where's Rita Hayes?
I don't know where she is. I told you
I
that.
know what you told me. Now you tell me where she is and what this is all about.
I don't know. Rita Hayes is just a student here. As a matter of fact, I was just looking at some of her paintings.
Oh, is that so usual, looking at the work of students who are absent instead of those who are in class?
I was curious. You're coming here asking questions. I thought you might have got discouraged and quit. They often do.
Quit? This girl quit? Are these all copies of well-known masterpieces?
Yes, Rita's very clever at that.
A little late to do you any good, Hammer. Drop them. Turn around and be smart for a change. Don't try anything funny. Turn around, both of you. Now start walking towards the wall. Come on, snap to it. Now hold it. Put the flats of your hands against the wall. Come on, do as I say. You know, I gotta hand it to you, Hammer. Your one guy uses his head. Do you mind if I borrow it for a while? Come on in.
Ritas, he really has guessed.
That's a little late to do him any good now.
Look, Vic, I didn't let myself in for any killing.
Neither did we, honey. We don't want any killings either,
Well,
but
then why
now
don't
we
we-
gotta get rid of them completely.
Well, what are we going to do about these paintings? Somebody else might guess.
Shut up, shut up. Yeah. We'll take care of everything at once. Here. You start these paintings going. I'll get the rest of the place. Come on, hurry it up, baby. Okay. That'll take care of Hammer and the paintings. Come on, let's get out of here. This place will look like a tinderbox.
Swallowed a lot of smoke. It didn't look as though he'd be doing much talking for a while, but I had the feeling he'd already told me what I had to know. They kept me in Bellevue overnight just as a precaution. When I checked out the next morning, Carlisle was still too sick to talk to me. Something Carlisle said rang a bell. The girl was an expert copyist, and someplace in the back of my mind, that added up with another little item to make a lot of sense. It was a flyer from Coastal Insurance to private detective agencies all over the country. A painting valued at over $100,000 had disappeared from the Van Arsdal collection and had been replaced by a copy. There was a reward of $10,000 posted for the return of the original. A fee of $10,000 sweetens up the pot, and I've got a real sweet tooth. The substitution was discovered by an art expert named Vinci, who had a gallery on Madison Avenue in the 50s. The story had been kept out of the papers in the hope that a contact could be made with the thieves to return the original to its place in the collection. A talk with expert Vinci seemed the next logical step. It figured that if I was to pull the thieves into the open, I couldn't give them time to plan their next move. By going to the Vinci galleries, I was letting them know I was beamed on their wavelength. I had to smoke them out into the open before something permanent happened to Rita Hayes, if it hadn't already.
Oh, good day, sir.
Good day. I'm looking for Mr. Vinci.
I am he.
Oh, good. My name's Mike Ham, Mr. Vinci. I'm working on the Van Arsdale matter.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, well, Mr. Vinci, every detective agency in the country has been alerted by the insurance company. You're not violating any confidence in discussing it.
Oh, I see. Will you please sit down?
Yes, thank you.
Well, as you know, of course, the painting is a part of a Van Arsdale collection, left to Miss Van Arsdale by her late father. Not a very good choice, indeed. She's not very much of an art patron. Well, anyway, a copy was substituted for an original. So, when they were brought here, Dr. Green...
Dr. Green?
Yes, Dr. Green of the museum. You know that I asked his advice in suggesting some restorative procedures on some of the war's canvases.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, well...
Then he discovered the substitution.
I think we both saw it at the same time. Well, anyway, we were shocked. But there was no question. It was a copy. A good one, but a copy.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Vinci, what would the painting bring in the open market today?
Well, I think somewhere in the neighborhood of $100,000.
Well, that's a pretty good neighborhood to play in. But would anybody buy it knowing that it was hot?
Hot?
Stolen.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, you don't understand the collector's fever. No matter how or from whom he can obtain rare canvas, he will do anything to possess it, even if it means storing it away for years before it can be shown. Just having it is enough.
Well, you're right. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Tell me, Mr. Vinci, have you ever heard of a young artist named Hayes, Rita Hayes?
Rita Hayes. No, I don't think so. Should I?
Well, no. Well, I don't know. I just have a hunch she's the one who made the copy.
Miss Van Arsdale, it seems, didn't go for paintings. I'm with her. I'm an etchings man myself, especially the little green ones with Hamilton's picture in the middle. If I was going to earn a bundle, I had the ball rolling, setting myself up as a target. They'd stampede if they were following me as closely as I figured. It didn't take long. The following morning, they took the bait, hook, line, and sinker.
Mr. Hammer,
Yeah?
this is Rita Hayes. I understand you've been looking for me.
Yeah, you know it. I want to see you. Where and when?
I'm doing some work at the museum. I'll be in the St. Lawrence stall in about an hour.
You wait for me. I'll be there.
There's no less likely place in New York to be put on the spot than the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But the only way it made sense was if that telephone call was a phony.
I was betting it was.
But it was a no-show. Not only did the girl not appear, no one did. It could have been a dry run to see if I'd take the bait. It could have been a dozen things. One thing it certainly was, disappointing. I waited for the better part of an hour and then wrote it off.
Mr. Hammer.
Yeah, I'm Mike Hammer, but you're not Rita Hayes.
No, I'm a friend of hers. She asked me to meet you here.
Oh, why hasn't she come?
I don't know. She's afraid of something.
All right, Sally, we'll take it from here. Where? You again?
Small world, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Where?
You wanted to find the Hayes girl, didn't you? Okay, we're taking you to her. Come on.
I'll consider it.
You're a hard man, Hammer. Oh, we did our best to keep you out of this, but you had to keep snooping around.
Yeah, well, maybe you tried too hard. So, where's the Hayes girl?
You'll be seeing her.
Yeah, and you, Chickie, do you realize what you've gotten yourself into?
Well, if you'd only left us alone.
Yeah, everything would have been all right then, huh? Sure. Come on, honey. You really think they're going to let that Hayes girl live?
Shut up, Hammer.
Of course they'll let her live. They just wanted to keep her quiet.
Yeah, until they sold the painting, huh? That's what you really think, yeah?
There isn't going to be any killing. It was just a matter of holding her a few days.
Yeah. Honey, as long as she's alive, she's dangerous to them. As a matter of fact, so are you.
I'm warning you, Hammer. If you don't shut up, I'll shut you up. We've got too much riding on this to let you follow things up.
Yeah, you know it, Jack. Yeah, the police department take a very dim view of kidnapping, not to mention murder.
I couldn't miss this close.
Yeah, well, maybe you got something there. Don't.
Come on. So, you wanted to find Rita Hayes, Hammer? You found her.
Sally! What is this? What are they going to do to me?
Why ask her, Rita? She's the one who set you up.
I didn't know. I didn't know, Rita.
That's pretty unconvincing, Sally.
You're asking for it, Hammer.
Good day, gentlemen. Mr. Hammer. Vinci. Surprised, of course. But we are all here as a matter of necessity. It's too bad that you disrupted our plans. Was he followed?
No, he wasn't followed.
Good.
Mr. Vinci, what happens to Rita?
Oh, you can leave it up to me. You had a job to do. You've done it. Now we'll do the rest.
But you promised she wouldn't be...
Oh, don't blame me for any change of plans. Blame Mr. Hammer. Now it becomes necessary to wipe the whole slate clean. Regretful, but...
No. Please don't. I won't tell anybody.
You are too late with your assurances, Rita.
Yeah, Vinci, you're pulling a real big boner. When her parents don't hear from me, well, they're going to call the police, and then what, huh?
He's right, Vinci. We got to do something.
Suppose we get this little girl to write a letter to her parents saying that she's going on a little trip, you know, vacation. By the time her parents got worried about her, he would be off. What do you think, huh?
I think that's good.
If you can make her write it.
Oh, we can make her write it. Untie her. I think I have a paper and the pen in the desk.
I got a pen right here. You can...
Hammer.
Look, it's just a pen. They stood there crying. I guess I would have cried, too, if I saw $100,000 going down the drain. Somehow, I couldn't work up any sympathy for them. I doubted that a jury would either. The Purple Cow was still working hard in his authentic atmosphere. Hank Clancy had been right about the poet laureate. He wasn't good just for hours. He was good for a week.
Well, Mike Hammer. I didn't expect to see you around here again.
Well, don't I even read a hello?
Hello. By the way, this fellow's looking for you.
He saved my life. Don't you read the papers?
The paper? Oh, no. Much too depressing. Well, now that you're back, I'm very glad to see you anyway.
I just came to say goodbye. I'm going home.
Home?
Home.
Oh, not Central Rivers, Iowa.
Yes, Central Rivers, Iowa.
Good heavens.
I just wanted a last look at all I'm giving up.
I see. Well, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved. You got a cigarette?
Yes.
Thank you, my boy. Yvonne, ma chère, comment ça va? Hey. Well, it's never better to have loved and lost a package of cigarettes. You really gonna hate to give up all that poetry?
I guess I never really did belong. I tried, but I never really did. I'll always be grateful.
Oh, forget it. Now, listen, if anybody asks you to make another copy...
Oh, don't worry. I've had it.
Hey, you know, so have I. Come on, let's blow this fire trap, huh? Oh, excuse me, sir. I mean, madam.